I want to address a message to the former First Lady, Grace Mugabe. Now, maybe you don't know, and I don't want to blame you for this because perhaps the world you lived in gave you such a false shadow that you started to believe that this country was something that it wasn't. But let me help you understand something. The people of this country have tolerated you. That's what they've done. They've tolerated you. They've tolerated you because to them it was a matter of watching a woman destroy her own husband, because that's what you did. If no one ever told you, Grace, if nobody ever told you, you destroyed Robert Gabriel Mugabe. It was you. Of everything we all did, of everything the activists did, of everything opposition political parties did, of everything the military did, or ZANU-PF did, or Emerson Mnangagwa did, Grace, you destroyed your husband. So this is my message to you. We watched you destroy your husband. And that's none of our business. That's your business. But the problem becomes when you move out of your husband's space and you start suggesting the small notion of you coming back into mainstream politics. There is a problem, Grace. There is a big problem. This country is trying to heal. This whole country, united for one day, when we marched against your husband, when we marched against your work, the effort of your hands destroyed your husband. We marched against it to say goodbye to it. Now here is the problem, Grace. You can't come back because you are not just a boogeyman. You are the epitome of wickedness in the politics of this country. We've had to go through so many different things trying to adjust to the various political terrains that this country has gone through out the times and throughout the different stages of our development. But your stage, when you entered the political fray, you were much better as Grace the shopper. You were dangerous as Grace the politician. Because every time you opened your mouth, you spit vine. Every time you opened your mouth, you wanted to destroy others. Every time you opened your mouth, you wanted to rip this country apart. Now you want to incite and say you want to come back into politics under the shadow of NPF? You're not welcome. You're not welcome because this time, Zimbabweans might not be so forgiving. I'm sending this message to you now because I wish somebody had told you this message before you got into politics the first time. I played a part in encouraging you to get into politics. It was a mistake on my part. That's why I began the narrative by saying I want to forgive and say maybe you just did not know. This, you see this much? This is how much your husband's legacy is left. You can save your husband's legacy. You have made mistakes like all of us have made mistakes, but you can save your husband's legacy by staying away from all of us. You are bad news. Your children continue to spoil the money in this country. Your children continue to eat in our faces. They continue to behave like they don't know that Zimbabweans hurt. One day, this will not be a good story. So I want to encourage the former First Lady, Grace Mugabe, to stay away. Stay away from NPF, stay away from ZANU-PF. This country has two horses that we need to focus on. It's a hard decision this country is trying to make for various reasons. Whether we vote for Emerson Mnangagwa or whether we vote for Nelson Chamisa, that's what we need to focus on. We need to focus as a country. We need to focus. And the focus should be Emerson Mnangagwa or Nelson Chamisa. As evil and bad spiting people rise up their heads, you are only distracting the country. Two horses matter in this election. Emerson Mnangagwa, Nelson Chamisa. Get away from politics, Grace. Don't call it a warning. Don't call it a threat. Don't call it a promise. Call it professional courtesy. I'll see you all tomorrow. Head bowed. Hi Hi guys, thank you for supporting the Lumumba Files. To make sure you don't miss a show, press the subscribe button below and the notification button, that's the one with the little bell, and you will always get told when I put up a show. Thank you for watching. Head bowed.